This gorgeous blackberry butternut squash kale salad is fall-inspired and so flavorful. I love a good harvest salad. It's loaded with seasonal ingredients. It's filling and packed with so much good nutrition. Begin by preheating your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, let's prepare our butternut squash. Holding the squash in one hand, use a sharp vegetable peeler in the other hand to peel off the outer layer of the squash. Slice the long side from the bulb side, otherwise called the neck and the bulb sides. Now cut them in half. Use a metal spoon or even a paring knife to scrape out the seeds and stringy pulp from the squash cavity. Lay the squash halves, cut side down, on the cutting board for stability. Working section at a time, cut the squash into slices and then into cubes. Transfer them to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and drizzle with olive oil and half a teaspoon of salt. Toss until the butternut squash is evenly coated. Bake in a preheated oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes or until a fork is easily pierced through. Meanwhile, let's prepare the most delicious balsamic vinaigrette dressing. In a mason jar, combine 2 tablespoons of balsamic glaze, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, half a teaspoon of salt. Close the lid tightly and shake until all is combined. Every great salad starts with a yummy green base. For this recipe, kale is the perfect choice. It has a great nutritional boost, plus kale doesn't get soggy unlike other green salad leaves. I have pre-washed, sliced in bite-sized pieces, and removed any stems. Dry your kale leaves really well and arrange it on a large platter. Drizzle your balsamic vinaigrette and make sure you're left with 30% of your dressing. Use 2 forks and toss your kale salad, massaging the kale leaves into the delicious dressing. The kale leaves will shrink down, and this is exactly what you're looking for. Our butternut squash is roasted perfectly. Take it out of the oven and let it cool to room temperature while your kale leaves are absorbing all that delicious dressing. Once barely warm, scatter them on top of your kale salad. A salad isn't a salad without the toppings. We're going big because we want to make sure this salad fills you up and fuels you for your day. Arrange half a cup of pecans on top. It already looks beautiful. Sprinkle with a 1/4 cup of toasted pumpkin seeds and a 1/3 cup of dried cranberries. Dried cranberries are like the cherry on top. They're sweet and easy to find at any grocery store. By the way, this is a perfect project to make with your little ones. Top it with 1 cup of blackberries, which add a pop of freshness to the salad. You can really use any berry you wish. Scatter some roughly cubed feta cheese. If you're a fan of goat cheese, that can also be a great substitution. Both of these cheeses are mild and they go well with the flavors in this harvest salad recipe. Drizzle the remaining balsamic vinaigrette over your toppings and this beautiful salad is ready to serve. And for anyone out there who doesn't like kale, I challenge you, this salad is going to change your mind. This blackberry roasted butternut squash salad doesn't need to be tossed because we already coated the kale in the delicious balsamic glaze dressing. So we can keep this beautiful presentation that will wow your family and guests. Enjoy! See you next time!